Hell outside, and the gas prices are through the roof. Well, we can't change the weather, but maybe we can do something about the price at the pump. You think you know what's behind it? Well, the correct answer is no, you don't. Forget everything you've...
Hello? What the fuck? Hey, camera, can you hear me? Can you talk for a second? I want to see if it's relaying to the stream. Hello? What the fuck? I'll say something now. Hey, camera, can you hear me? Can you talk for a second? I want to see if it's relaying to the stream. Hello? I'll say something now.
Pleasure doing business with you. So where'd you go, man?
You should have got the Hummer limousine. You should have got the Hummer limousine.
Oh, he's in a Hummer?
I was driving around.
Nah, we're in the limo. We're in a limo.
I was driving around, I saw the pink limo at Cockatoo, and I had to borrow it from my nice friends over there. Those are Fire's friends, like, Fire works with them.
I was about to say, your friends over there.
Oh, that's Fire works with them.
Stand on the driver's side. Do the driver's side, Niddle. The driver's side. Okay, maybe it won't. Yeah, I'll get in the passenger seat, right? Boom, I'm gonna get in the passenger seat.
You stay.
You get in the back. Now listen, because I know how to do it. Now get in the back, right? Boom.
Alright.
And then I hop out. You don't
Gamer
know
tag is
what
down,
Scully's gamer tag is? I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
It would have even been even funny if you just sniped Uno only.
Bro!
That'd be nice.
Sniped through the sunroof?
Yeah.
Stuck there with a sniper or what?
Yeah, 50 cal.
Are we gonna spend 10 minutes telling Clips to mic up? Cause I have no clue what he just said. Does anyone know what he just said?
He was calling out Vito and Don Scully if they're gonna come outside and stop being. Yeah, you get the point.
Shit, I'll tell you, spin this limo around right now and take me back to my house. What are you talking about? What does it matter?
Why don't we just have the Dons meeting in a limo? Convoy of limos around the map.
In a plane at sky limit.
Even better. What would you do? Kill yourself?
Yeah.
I don't think anyone was requesting you to kill yourself. Yes, Mafia.
Bro, he's stopping at the red lights.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You don't stop at red lights?
Fuck no. Genuinely, in real life, I do run a lot of lights. I do.
Zad doesn't even wear a fucking seatbelt, for God's sake.
Yeah, I was about to say, no seatbelt, 100 mile an hour everywhere. Not worried about no red lights. No cops, no stops.
Oh, this is taking too long.
Well, it's green.
Right as you hit the gas, it turned green.
I do that shit all the time in real life. Oh!
Yeah,
Why it's at 1? Because Clips wants to troll us. You know that. He wants to troll us.
I don't know why.
You know that, bro.
The Eagles are about to play. Like, I'm about to just... I'm gonna sit on the couch and not hear a damn thing y'all saying. Everyone say go Eagles.
Okay, fuck the Eagles.
You said this is supposed. You said this is supposed to be on the terrace upstairs.
Yell at your gamer tag.
Yeah.
Why are there so many people outside? This is the most NPCs I've seen outside ever.
I thought they were all waiting down here in the parking lot. I thought we was
Facts, and then I was like, oh, these are NPCs.
Yeah, I seen on the blips down there. I thought we was shot.
Alright, give me a 5-star review on Yelp.
Casino roof, 100%. 5-star review for Drew on Yelp. Huh? Amber says she gives you a -10, Drew.
Oh, that's tough.
You know what? I want to go spin the wheel. See what I get.
You're a fucking weenie. Oh wow, I went to the regular roof instead of the roof terrace.
There's a ladder.
Fuck this game.
You can jump down and maybe survive it.
Huh?
Just gotta
Your
defend
pump is...
the game likes you.
Where you at? I'll pick you up.
Yo,
No, I'm trying to remember how to play this fucking... Oh, there we go.
Oh, you got knees. Alright, I'm on my way.
Wait, Drew, hold up!
I
Hey,
don't
yo,
think
what is this
Pompey
car?
wants to be in the car with you. I don't think Pompey wants to be in the car with you, Luna. Go back.
Whatever.
Let's go back.
Complete your case to clips.
Go back.
So how do I get out of here?
Get away.
Go back.
sees
Is
like
it drunk right now?
I was shitting on kids on search and
Yes,
destroy.
I want a mystery item.
Kids on MW2 before that.
Cool minigun ammo off the wheel. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm in a helicopter sucker. Where you guys at?
Yo, get out the helicopter.
Roof terrace.
Out the helicopter. I'm coming to pick you
Roof
up.
terrace of casino.
Oh,
Or should I say Buccino?
Yes.
Am I getting set up at a Don's meeting? Hell yeah, I'm gonna land this right
Yep.
Yes.
Why else would Clips host it at 1?
Bro, where's Nas, bro?
Pompey, get out the helicopter.
Are you this
That's a
orange
quarter.
blob?
Yes, that's me.
Alright, hold on.
I'm
I'm
pumped.
fly to you.
Definitely drunk
not
right now.
fucking
Ant
pump
is
me.
drunk right now.
No,
Why? Did you just wake up then? Why do you sound like that?
I don't know.
Why is this man sitting in his
Yo,
apartment?
Pink
Oh, that
fucking-
boy Xylix in here?
Just silent.
So,
You need
me?
a pickup, man?
Yeah, the
Okay.
meeting's
We're gonna get
outside,
that.
dude.
Go onto the driver's side and like
It's
do it to get in the back.
Yeah, the meeting's outside, dude.
Let me look. Let me take a peek inside.
Bro, how the fuck do I
Shut
get to this stupid roof?
Up, 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 up.
Go to
You
the
don't know how to
elevator.
get
Go
to
to
the
the roof.
I need a commissioner. I need a commissioner.
Yo, what's up?
Oops.
I'm here.
I'm about to send this social club that needs tags because another Venerio rep is coming, so that I'm not alone.
Is it Nas? Is it Nas?
Nah, it's the
Y'all
one,
are fucking-
the only
Y'all are fucking bullshit.
Daddy B.
Oh yes.
I thought Veneria shut down.
I thought Toronto got blacklisted.
It's crazy.
Done. But I told you about that thinking shit.
That's good shit, dude.
Ah! Drew, I
Where's
can't
the
find
music,
the channel to put this shit, bro. We're on Roof Terrace and Casino. I can't find where to put it, Drew, so I'm just adding you. So
Right.
giving you
Yeah,
the
just
social.
send it to me and I'll do it.
I did.
Emilio's not gonna be here?
No.
What the fuck, dude?
Move. Get
Come
the fuck
do
out of
Why,
my
do
way.
you need him?
Bridges and shit.
Do you need him?
I was
God,
just
why
trying to
did
ride in this
everyone
car while I
do
did
that?
kickflips.
There was an accident.
Oh, damn.
Yo,
Bullshit.
Clips.
Uh-oh,
I got
that's
blood on my
what it
pink
is.
limo. Hey.
You just
Yes, Pyro.
Yeah, let me
You got blown
let me
in your
talk
pink
when
limo.
can you let
What?
me talk through your mic?
Luna's
No.
not in the family.
Why?
She's blacklisted, Xylix.
Yeah, Luna's blacklisted.
Come to the
Oh,
meeting.
plead her case to come
I
back.
can't, I don't have my
That's
Xbox.
Have somebody else go for you.
I don't have an Xbox. So I want
Okay, well, I'm sorry, but if you can't attend the meeting, then you can't speak on the floor.
just for the Luna
Yo,
stuff.
anyone
You
else
had-
outside, I just
Yo,
pulled
why
Huh?
did my screen just go black,
Just for the
bro?
Luna
I
stuff.
hate you, Drew.
fucking Drew.
You're not physically
It's a setup,
present at
it's a
the
setup,
meeting.
it's a setup.
Say something in the Don server.
You buy
Yo, I'm
$2 bills.
Hey, bro. I just wanted to have a party in here, you know? Wait.
Fucking
limo? How many people can...
I came to the casino when we were
I'm
outside.
trying to go to the Roof Terrace and these motherfuckers.
That's what we get for being friends with him on Xbox.
I'm in his fucking CEO. That's what fucked me over.
Dude, he slurped my ass back into the casino. I was trying to run away.
Drew, did you send tags?
I'm just doing that right now. I'll just log back into my social club. I have to switch back and forth between the unblessed and blessed tags, like social club I'm in.
What's up, Rebel? Hey, buddy. What you doing? Hmm?
Oh, Xylix was telling Luna to represent her family, then he noticed who it was, and he told her to leave the game.
What?
Oh, I was talking to my girl, bro. I was talking to my girl,
Yo.
but she wanted to know what happened.
Drew!
But he
Yo.
wanted her to wear a suit
How the fuck
to
did you just
represent
nuke my Xbox, bro? I black screen for the last 10 minutes.
You're muffled.
Because your Xbox is about to turn off. It's a setup.
Fucking my,
It's a setup, it's a setup, it's a setup.
my router's changing weird colors, Drew. What the fuck you doing?
What is this, dude?
Who are you?
Don Gigante.
Nigga, unblacklist everybody.
Yeah.
This game is 10 years old.
I gotta leave.
Unblacklist everybody, man.
Actually, I actually have a question for everyone.
Yeah, well, no thanks.
Oh, yeah, Lord
I have a question though.
Lord
I
Jesus.
genuinely have a question though. So,
It is not your
Flames
time
is
to
back.
speak yet.
Oh my days.
What?
I'm asking a serious question. So Flames is back in Germany, yeah?
Not for long.
Oh.
Who?
Game 4 and
Where
game
do I
chat.
sit?
Where do you sit? You can sit right. You can sit right here.
In the corner. Sit in the corner.
Sit
Don't
right
sit,
here.
you're
So when the
blacklisted.
boat doesn't pass and I
Actually,
shoot
you
you,
stand.
I got a clear line of sight.
Stand in the corner. Don't
I'm
you
gonna
say
sit
a
beside my
fucking
buddy
word.
Clips, man.
I don't know, what's that?
Alright, I gotta fucking leave the game and come.
Yo, I'm sorry, Puppet. I'm sorry, man.
This isn't a game, it's a Don's meeting.
Nigga,
We're putting it Microsoft.
It
My
was
dad
an
works
it
at
was
Microsoft.
it was an
Tell
accident.
Clips.
It was an
You're
accident.
getting banned.
Yo, why does he look like the bishop, Don Juan Julio? What's wrong with you? Get back over there.
The
Why
Don
you
Juan
looking like
Julio.
that?
I
You don't
look
know who the
good.
bishop is? Don Juan
No.
Julio, you don't know who that is?
I don't go to church.
Nigga, he's a pimp.
I'm a
He's not
Christian.
a
Oh,
real
shit.
bishop, he's a pimp. What the fuck?
No, priests are pimps, nigga. Little
Only the
children.
Catholic ones.
Fuck. Okay. Jeez, why my guy sitting so lazy, bro?
Yo, Dottie, your game chat working?
No, yeah, I can hear you. First thing he took was a fucking Catholic prince. Come on, man.
Bro, this is why I don't like
The meeting's outside.
casino, bro, 'cause that shit's buggy
The
as
meeting's
fuck.
outside.
We're literally stuck
The
inside.
meeting's outside.
Yeah, the meeting's outside, bro. We're the roof terrace of
Hey,
the
yo,
casino.
TJ,
Yeah, man.
Hey, yo, Vito.
invite me back to the game, bro. This shit's buggy. Like, literally, I hate the casino.
Oh, he drunk.
Oh my god, out of here!
Dottie, I need to your main tank, bro.
It's a blacklist.
I'm outside. I'm already here. I'm already here.
Pick me up, gang. Pick me up,
Me
gang. I'm in the
fucking
parking lot,
around,
bro.
they got blacklisted. That's a blacklist.
That's a blacklist.
Yo,
Everybody
everybody
in the parking lot, gang.
Yo,
I'm
what
over here in the
I-
parking lot, gang. Pick
what
me
I
up, gang. This nigga Ant just blade chopped
Oh,
everybody. Get him out of here.
Blade chop.
Get him out of here.
That's a
Nah,
blacklist.
nah, bro. Just pick me up. I'm in the parking lot, gang. I'm in the
Clips
parking
are
lot.
untouchable.
It was accidental,
It's me right here, bro.
My
Easy, bro.
ass. You
Easy.
didn't even kill the one person that you were
This
supposed
nigga's
to kill.
bugging, bro.
Who needs to be picked up? Who's this pink nigga? Come here.
Damn, this nigga don't know how to fly.
What you mean? All of this
My
shit?
I thought of all the people that was gonna be able to fly.
land that motherfucker. Hold on.
Nah, man, we full,
Not
man.
again.
I was about to say, who's asking for a ride, gang?
Alright, who's ready for round 2?
I was about to say, nah, you don't land
Oh,
this bitch till he
where
lands,
you
bro.
going? We
Don't
gotta go
land
over
this
there.
joint till
We
he
gotta go
lands.
back? Oh,
Yeah, don't land this joint until he land, bro. Wait till he landed and get out of that.
He landed.
Clips,
Yeah,
you're
my
my
helicopter's
save
fucking
me,
wrecked,
Clips.
bro. Too much blood of mobsters on that bad boy.
Dude.
Clips,
Head
save me.
ass.
Christ.
Yo, who's the fucking
What's that? Look at that.
Yo, somebody get that bitch.
Alright, that was it.
Hit me. I'm standing on top of the thing. Hit me with the flare.
Show that nigga silent. That nigga silent.
Oh, he pulled a gun.
It's not a gun, it's a fucking flare gun.
So is Clips gonna take control of the meeting or what?
Come on, Clips, mic up. You gotta lay down the law.
God, you guys are actually...
Burner.
I can hear you, but
Burn that
you
witch!
gotta,
Burn the bitch!
you're gonna have to yell it.
She's fucked! Yeah, brother!
First conference meeting outside.
Big guy.
I'ma stand over here next to G. Y'all tripping.
Yes, we can hear you. Barely. Okay, Rome, fuck off.
Yo, Rome's here?
Rome's with my packing friend.
Luna's bullshitting, bro. She's not on the roof.
How do I sit with my gun out again? I forget how to do that.
We just shot.
Okay.
Y'all seen that? I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not
Who's
sick.
What is happening?
Literally, someone's sniping from somewhere. It seems like, ain't?
It's a public session, y'all. Just letting you know.
It was a 2-crew session, but now it's a public.
2-crew sessions are broken, bro. When you create a 2-crew, it creates a public session.
Yeah, the feds are on me. That's why they're shooting.
Alright, let this nigga Z talk. Get this shit over with. So I'm fucking Z on this.
1 p.m. for you, it's 10 a.m.
Alright.
12.
Oh my god.
Yo, Clips, if you don't take control of the goddamn meeting.
Yo, Dottie, bro, I'ma sit, bro. But just stay near me, just in case they start shooting, gang. Don't let them get that easy kill. Don't let them get that easy kill, bro.
Boot them all, fuck.
What you talking about?
Oh, Amber says she loves you, Donnie.
What's all over to?
Can you please drop one of your reps?
Drop one of my reps.
Rep per family.
There's plenty of space.
It's one rep per family.
Yeah, bro, we're
So
running out of
why is-
room.
Literally,
We're
there's
running out of
17
room.
people in the game,
Running
bro.
out of room, man.
Stories, then we need the space.
You have 24 hours to go on Discord at the end of the meeting, so rep per family. You don't have to
Where's
get
Kama
into
at?
now. You can discuss
But, like-
it with yourselves.
Come on, where you
But
at?
like,
What's happening?
Where you two at?
I'm looking around, man. I'm sitting down.
you're there, in between Rizzy and Smart, the two antisocial guys.
Correct.
Yeah, it is.
The two
What?
antisocial guys.
TCCF is TJ. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
Lucio, wait, Lord.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Lucione.
Yeah. Clips, we was in a Discord call last night. Shoot me with a Tommy gun.
Rizzy's an aerial, please drop one of your reps.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, Clips. Get this show on the road before Venerio don't be here at all, bro. There's 17 people in the game. He's not leaving. Either make a commissioner kick him or get the show on the road, bro. Literally. Like, there's 17 people in the game.
Like,
Stop
we
trying to
need
troll,
start
bro.
this meeting.
Pick a speaker. Pick a designated speaker. Just one rep's gonna be speaking.
Just please stop me up there.
Mr. Doc Veneria speaks. There you go. Start this shit.
About Rizzy, they gotta choose a speaker.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm giving it 1
Rizzy doesn't
minute.
speak at all.
For hot pockets,
Bro, one-
so we can get this shit over with.
As I said, I was running down here.
Why the fuck do we need to do a roll call when we can just look at the game?
Vito, bro. It's his host. Come on, let him
Stressing me out, Clips. Now I gotta eat Cheez-Its.
We gonna be here for a minute.
This is
Share,
another
give it 5.
5-hour meeting, y'all. Y'all ready for this shit?
5 hour, 4 topics.
5 hours.
We got 12
Alright,
topics, bro. We got 12
Sergeant
topics.
Arms for
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh,
Let me
my
call
bad.
this
It's been
dude.
10 hours.
Hold on. I can't hear him, bro. I can't hear him, bro. I can't hear him. Go ahead, Clips. Mic up.
read the topics real quick. First topic, I'm blacklisting Luna. Second topic, I'm blacklisting Axel. Third topic,
Ain't no way he about to read them all.
Yo, bro!
We're gonna read the first topic. We're gonna do a discussion, then we're gonna take a vote. After this topic is read, we'll be leaving the Downs meeting. Topic number 1. We got blacklisting of
Oh, that's Gammy. That's solid.
Alright.
Funny guy.
For
Good guy.
discussion. Luna, you wanna go first since it's your topic?
Okay.
You rather.
Did you post the link, like my document, in the chat for everyone to see? Okay. So
You have 5 minutes.
I'm open to. Okay. So. Shit, just dropped my phone. Okay. So with the whole that situation, like I basically, it was a crazy time for me. Like, oh my god, like, so I got pulled into a party, obviously with my brother. I thought I was getting a break, or I thought I was doing so well. Because at that time I had like an enforcer role or something like that. For about 2 hours, I was interrogated by my fellow and was present at that. And I even said, I was like, yo, I have to like, dip, I have to go do something with my friends. And basically, they weren't telling me what I did. That's the thing, like, I don't understand, like, why they're, like, pushing me. They're, like, saying, just admit it, just admit it. I was like, what am I supposed to admit to? And I knew someone was recording. So, I feel that this is, like, another Jack situation, because you know how Jack's situation where Jack ended up, like, trying to get me to shoot Don Joe. But I didn't do it, because I was loyal to Avante at that time, and this and that. So I personally think that this is another Jack situation where Pyro, because it doesn't make no sense, because Pyro's trying to get me, like, Pyro's still trying to contact me. That's what I get. So I got swatted, police came to my house, I got investigated, I went to jail for 2 days, all my electronics were seized, nothing was found. So I'm up to any, if you guys have questions, like, I'm down to like answer them right now, so.
Yeah, can I have the talking stick? Luna.
Raise your hand first.
Okay, just one thing. Can you elaborate on the fact of why you admitted to this? Because everybody here heard the video of you admitting to this.
I felt like I had to admit to something that I didn't do.
Ain't that the dumbest shit I ever heard?
What the fuck is it?
No, chill.
But like,
What do you mean by that?
2 hours. It was 2 hours of interrogating.
No, but I'm saying, like, what do you mean by you felt like you had to admit to something that you didn't do? What do you mean you felt like? Elaborate on that.
It's like, no one else would believe me, and they're saying, well, you already have acute, like, allegations with Jack. I was like, obviously they were meant not to be true. And I feel like this is, again.
Can we agree that people knowing fact and people believing whatever they want are two very different things?
I feel like that people want to believe is like people like, you know, people like to follow each other, which is...
No, I understand that, but I'm saying, can we agree that what people want to believe and what fact is very different?
Yeah.
So why would you undermine your own fact for what people want to believe? Since you're saying
I was really scared at the time. Like, I was nervous that whole month. I was really fucking scared. Because I knew this
That's the only questions I had. Somebody else can. Y'all got it. That's the only question I had.
Crickets?
conversations greatly outweigh a Google document with zero proof of claims of innocence. Luna said she had a party to go to. In what fucking universe, as a fully grown woman with a functioning brain, would she say she is a pedophile just because she has to go to a party? Her logic and reasoning is a pitiful stretch for any dignity and pride that she thinks she still has. She should stay blacklisted, and anyone with a brain would think the same. The end. Anyone else?
And who was that statement from? Oh, it's from Pyro?
Pyro.
I lied.
Pyro.
So I was just wondering. My bad.
Well, the thing is, I don't understand this. I got police on me. I had this whole situation. I got suspended from work. I did, like, I just don't understand. Like, stupid.
Can you make
This
this
whole
end,
situation
please?
is stupid.
Keep going, Luna. Go on now.
oh my bad. Okay, but yeah, no, like everything in the document I provided, they're all true. Everything's like the cops. Like I just don't understand. Like it got to my personal life. Just think about that. If someone came to your house who was like a police and they investigated and nothing went down, of course, like I am innocent and I will state that I am innocent. And my intent of this is not to only back, but to prove in everyone's eyes that I've been blackmailed, I've been framed, I've been pushed to the side because I'm a nice person and this and that. That's what I'm trying to prove here.
Alright, can I have it?
I just want to ask this. So,
I'm gonna go after.
Alright. So you said that this got to your personal life and like this was investigated. Do you have any of the documents from the investigation to prove your innocence? Because hold on, I'm not done. Because if this was investigated, that means Pyro now has legal documents of everything because he's the one that said and made the claims, right? So if it got to your personal life and you have a police report, then there's going to be a police report from his end that he can also access. That also proves that he reported this to the police, and that's why the police showed up to your house.
Wait, but wasn't it Marvello that reported it? I thought Marvello said that there was a report.
Okay, but hold on a second.
Marvello never reported anything.
Marvello is the one that reported it to the Mafia community and the Blessing Council. However,
nah, but Ant was saying, or not Ant, Ty was saying, and I don't mean to cut you off.
I got you. Go ahead.
No,
I'll let you go.
I'll speak.
Nah,
I'll speak
Ty,
on
I don't mean to cut you off, but Ty, I remember Ty saying that they made like some anonymous claim, like they called some hotline or whatever when it first happened.
Yeah.
Like Ty said
it
that they're the ones who called the cops on her and shit like that. And that they knew her real name already and they just told whatever fucking hotline they called. I know y'all remember this, bro, because niggas were trying to say that Ty and them doxed her. And they were like, nah, we didn't dox her. Like, this is information she gave us. We just told the police everything we knew. Or the hotline, whoever they called, everything they knew. I swear that's what happened, bro.
Do you have proof of this? Because I would like to.
I mean,
Well, Ant said he can speak on it, so let him speak on it.
I'm 99% sure that nobody in Marvello ever called, because the cops were also sent to Ty's house.
What does
So
that have
why
to do
would-
with Ty though?
What?
That doesn't make no
Exactly.
sense.
Exactly.
Damn.
So why would he
That's a
call
whole
the
separate
cops?
thing.
Why
That's
would the
just a separate
cops?
situation there.
No, well, there was two, but this one, they were like counter sent to his house for some fucking reason. So there would
can
be
we
no
finish
reason for
Vito out, though?
why.
I kind of feel bad for cutting him off.
No, it's Gucci. I'm just like, I'm super confused because when they seize your shit, even if you're innocent, when they seize your shit, you get your shit seized for 7 years. And I think that's like an automatic penalty. Like you can't have electronics or anything.
Yeah, I'm
for, I
on
think 7 years.
probation right now.
So then how the fuck are you on the Xbox right now? Because you're not supposed to be on the Xbox. That's my point that I'm saying.
Yeah, but is you gonna snitch? Is you gonna
I ain't
snitch?
gonna hold you, Luna. I ain't gonna hold you, Luna. I was like semi around you at that time, and I do not remember hearing nothing about you going to jail for 2 days because you were dating Nick at the time.
Yeah,
you were,
exactly.
You were posting all of that on Instagram. Both of you were.
Yeah, you was on every day
and shit, and you were on Instagram every day following that. So when did you go to
There was
jail?
never a 2-day break unless you was posting from jail. Like,
Nah, but I'm saying I'm lost. And what Vito's saying is facts, bro. If they seized all your shit, you're not getting it back, bro.
Canada laws are different.
Bro, do you want me to call a Canadian?
Bro,
like my family's
do I just need to
I'm about to call the Canadian police, bro.
Let me get I can get Big Canadian. He's a Canadian.
Nah, bro, but it ain't about pulling people in, bro. Because at the end of the day, Luna, you posted the pictures of the police at your house, and you were on Instagram every day following that. On Instagram, posting you at clubs. On Instagram, posting you this. What? You were one of them big homies in jail with a phone?
Yo.
Oh, God.
I'm just asking, bro. I'm not trying to be a dickhead. I'm not trying to be a dickhead. I'm just saying that doesn't make sense, bro. That doesn't
Everything
make
I'm
sense,
saying
bro.
is the truth and only the truth. This is where I'm trying to start right here.
Yeah, but it sounded good until you said you went to jail for 2 days, bro.
I did, though. I did.
Alright, bro, I want to see that
somewhere.
police report. I just want to see the police
Nah,
report.
facts. I want to see that police report, bro.
I want to see your mugshot too,
the
because
picture.
nigga, if you went to jail, bro, you got a mugshot, bro.
No,
I can look
I'm
that
not
up right
showing
now.
you
It's
guys.
public record.
Okay, wait, hold on.
No.
You're blacklisted.
Show.
You post videos of yourself in the MC community all the time.
I don't want my mugshot getting out there to this
You said we're out of time?
It's the same thing as you posting yourself.
Okay, so.
Flips, I need you to put some bass in your voice, because can't nobody hear you.
Yeah, I need you.
You gonna have to mic
Hold
up.
on. So,
Ty
Yeah.
said that the cops contacted him and they're still investigating. Like,
About investigating what?
they have yet to grab the recording.
Recording of what?
Hey, but I'm lost,
of
bro.
your
How did
admittance.
Ty get
they
wrapped
contacted
up
Ty
in the
off
cops?
of. They called him apparently, is what he just said in the flesh chat.
Yes, that's what
They
I'm
contacted
saying.
him over the phone about the
They couldn't make-
situation, and they didn't
Like
get the
my
recording
situation?
of Luna. Yes. You.
No, but what I'm saying is, Ant, how did Ty get to the
I
point
have no
of-
fucking clue.
That's what I'm wondering. That's my question here too. Like,
Well, you tell me, Luna. Why the fuck is Ty being contacted?
I was about to say, because if he's the one who tipped it, then that's how they would be able to contact him. If he's the one who tipped it, they would go to him for the proof if he put in there that there was proof of it.
That was what I said. He just
my attorney said they were trying to find like an IP address, but it was like all over the place. Like
They're pulling IPs?
Well, police, of
Well,
course.
Ty don't even have a computer, so he wasn't using
No.
VPN or
She's
anything,
talking about the
so I don't know
cops,
what
bro.
you're
She's
talking
saying that her attorney said that the police were trying to get the IP of where the things originated, which is things that cops do. When things happen online,
aware.
they will try to find where it originated, is what she's
And
saying.
like, my attorney said, the cops said like it was like everywhere. Like the location went from like fucking Romania, it went to Spain, it went to everywhere. Like it went to like fucking Australia.
That's someone on.
Exactly. That's what I
I was about to say,
said.
bro was on a VPN.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
He was all over the world.
He said, fuck this. Today I don't want to be in fucking United States. I'm gonna just go to fucking London, bro. That's where I'm gonna be today.
And he plays GTA, so it makes sense.
Facts.
You know?
This shit's wild.
Alright, does anyone have any other substantial thing they want to say?
I just want to see this police report. You said you was gonna add it to the
Let's go,
document.
Speedy!
However, it's not in the document. So like, I would like to see this police report if you say that there's like something of the police.
I'll look for the
but
papers.
like, but like, also like, I could just look your name up and pull up the mugshot if you were arrested. Because if you were arrested, bro, your mugshot is public, and that's for any other fucking
Yeah, that's
country.
public, bro.
That's literally any country. So if you actually fucking
I'm not
got
gonna hold you,
arrested,
bro, she
bro, I
ain't go
need
to
to
jail,
see
bro.
that, bro.
She ain't
But
go to
like,
jail.
like everybody here seems to be
She didn't
adamant
go to
about you
jail.
not going to jail. So like,
She got put in a room.
I don't know. And if you say you can't, like, what doesn't add up for me is if you say your electronics got seized, bruh, you wouldn't be sitting here on this Xbox right now, bro. Niggas would be monitoring
Canada
your
laws
shit.
are different.
No, bruh, niggas would be
my
monitoring. Like, your entire family would not be able to have internet. niggas would be monitoring that shit 100%.
I don't
Literally.
live in my place.
You don't live with your family.
Anyone
so
you
then
live with,
then-
everyone that's in your
yeah,
household,
would
bro,
not be able
whoever's
to
in
do
your household, they
anything.
would take everything.
Exactly.
They would take everything.
Not just
bro.
your shit.
And you're saying Canada's different. Yeah, Canada's a bit different, but you're forgetting that Canada's laws are very similar to America's. Very similar to America's.
I'm just going off what my attorney told me.
Bro, but they
I
see
just
No,
got
like
you're,
alright, so
you're going off what you want to say. That's what it is, and I'll be the first one to
No.
point it out, cause you know that me and you are semi cool, bro. You're going off what you want to say. You did not go to jail, bro.
I
You did it.
I did.
Bro, you were posting on Instagram every day. How you posting on Instagram every day?
She was in one of them
See
rich
that
jails.
big
That must have
homie?
been it.
Yeah.
Nah, but genuine
Yeah,
question, like
rehabilitation
without people
center.
joking around, like genuine question. If you were in jail for 2 days, how were you posting on your Instagram for 2 days? And many days after
This
that,
was
you have
back
not
in
really skipped a
April.
beat. Yes, this was back in April. I remember when you posted the video or the picture of like 3 cop cars outside. I got photographic memory, bro. If I'm pretty sure it was a SUV or 2 SUVs and 1
Yeah.
regular car, right or wrong.
Yeah, that's when they went to come.
Exactly. So they came to your house. They came to your house to pick you up. You posted on Instagram that very next day, and then the day after that, and the day after that, going live on
I'm just
Instagram as well. Actually, let's
speaking
add
the
that in
truth
there
and
because
only
you
the
love to
truth
go
here.
live.
Okay.
20 seconds.
I'm
I'm
only
just saying, bro. It
speaking
ain't
nothing but the
that
truth.
going to jail shit ain't adding up, bro. Truthfully, that ain't
I'll
adding up.
show
bro.
you the report. Like I literally just have to find it.
Hey,
Like
Luna,
I know
I'm
it's
not
in
even
my
gonna
room
lie, bro.
somewhere.
You started off real strong, and then it turned for the worse.
Literally.
Bro. Like that.
Because everyone's going against me now.
You
That's
added too much
why.
information.
Nah.
She said,
It's not about everybody going against you. It's about everybody fact checking everything you're saying, bro. Everybody is sitting here.
Yeah.
They're taking in your information. They're analyzing the data, and they're basing off their opinion based off of what you're telling us. Like, and for me, the ultimate thing that lost me in this conversation is, yeah, my shit got seized. And I got arrested for 2 days. Bro, if your shit got seized, you would not be sitting
I was
online
in
right
jail
now.
for 2 days.
Bro, but
Oh
you
my
would not
God.
be sitting online right now. Like, if they took all of your electronics out of your household, you would not be sitting here right now.
For a whole month. Like,
she must have bought a new Xbox. She must have bought a new Xbox.
She's, well, bruh, she had a new Xbox, and they found out that location
And she
was
is
on
next
the
gen.
internet. And if they found out that location was on the internet, they would come right back to their house and take everything. That's just how that works.
Literally.
What you got to say for yourself, man?
All I'm gonna say is, Luna.
Yo, show proof.
All I'm gonna say is, Luna. You can't jack that jail shit with me, bro, because I was forced not
I'll
to be able
show
to
you.
use. Let me say
I'll
it though.
show
I
you.
was forced. Let me say it though. I was forced not to be able to use electronics by the police. And anyone who knows me, I was gone from this community for years, and then was finally able to come back. And now here I am because I'm able to use electronics, PCs, Xboxes, stuff like that again. So you can't, like, please just stop, bro, honestly. Like, get back to saying the actual facts that you believe instead of trying to jack to us that
I'm
you went to
saying
jail for 2
nothing
days,
but
bro.
The truth. I did though.
Alright, bro, Clips, what's the timer on this, bro? Yeah, are we done, bro? Like, what's the time limit on this, bro? What we doing?
Stand by it, and that's what she's saying. I don't think we need to argue about it 20 times over to say the same thing.
I'm just here to
Say it
defend
with your
my
fucking
case.
chest, bro.
Alright, what's the next step? We
Show
voting or what?
Okay, floor's closed. The nature of this topic, do we want to anonymous vote or do we want to vote publicly?
The vote's gonna be public regardless because the stream is live. Like what?
Yeah, so fucking just ask, go down the line, Clips. Let's come on now.
Reno,
And this is for what? Unblacklisting? Right?
I'm blacklisting Luna.
Yeah, no to unblacklisting, so keep blacklisting.
Roddy,
No. Actually, no vote. I'm not voting on this one.
no
But
vote,
yeah,
abstention.
I'm gonna wait and see how everything plays out. I actually don't vote on blacklist.
Lucas,
Gotta stay fucking.
Alright, hold on, Clips. Before you continue, she is 20. This was like a 24-hour period where she could send that proof we're asking for, right?
correct.
Alright.
Wherever
Yeah.
the votes are
Alright.
By sending me a direct message on Discord. You should all have my Discord.
Vote changes have to go through the server.
Okay, that's fine too.
Alright, I'm back.
Make sure you mention me in the Discord.
Let's go. Eagles go.
Already.
Yes.
No vote.
No or abstention.
None of us.
So an abstention. Or are you voting no?
Yo, Clips, if he has to say it one more fucking time.
I don't think he knows
No
what that
said
word
no
means.
vote, bro. No vote.
That's what he said.
It means he's not voting.
That means abstention, Clips.
Nobody's gonna be fucking saying abstain
No.
or abstain. Michael, no vote. Simple.
I got you. Good donkey.
Wait, what? No vote. He sits around? Yeah, no vote. You know, I'm gonna wait for this proof to drop. And then I'm gonna make my decision.
Rizzy.
No.
You're just so confused, bro.
I abstain.
Yo.
Yo, this nigga screamed in my ear.
I skipped I'm not voting, but we were voting yes.
So you're abstaining?
He said they're voting yes.
He said not voting, right? Like I heard.
I'm not voting. I'm not voting.
Okay, so who's voting for still voting?
I'm voting yes. It's sent in.
He abstains, Vito.
Anyway, I'll put it in writing in the server later anyway. It's random.
Oh yeah, Clips, let me make sure you have voting terms so you can post the votes in the vote chat.
Perfect, thank you. I'm gonna post
Toronto, we said you.
at the end.
No vote.
Okay. And Venerio.
Venerio's gonna say, no vote. Up until this proof comes out, and yeah.
So you're abstaining?
Yeah, whatever you want to call it.
Alright, well, last thing I want to say is,
No one cares.
Can you please not speak while we're voting? Thank you.
Zip your lips.
Oh, God dang. Carry on with
Both of them.
the list, Clips. Carry on. Bro.
Savage.
Jesus Christ.
Savage as fuck.
That's here.
Did you not call Scully? Oh, you did. Never mind.
Scully, like,
He did. Scully said he's not voting till
I know,
the shit come out, bro.
I know.
Yeah, open your ears.
Bias.
Hey, did anybody call Lucas?
Who's that?
yes, it did. The last thing I'm going to say is, you guys unblacklist KTG, you guys unblacklist all these people.
Alright.
right now.
So like,
check this
wait,
out,
if
check
we
this out,
unblacklist
check
you,
this out.
right? If we
Like,
unblacklist
ATG's
you and you're back
blacklisted,
for
bro.
like a month, are you just gonna like be a pedo again? Like, is that how that's gonna work?
No! Oh my god.
Oh, so you're not gonna do it again? Gotcha.
You are such a
Can we go back? Can we go to the next topic, bro?
Can we run that
Go
back?
to the next
Run it back.
topic.
It was,
Petty
I'll-
piece of shit right there, bro.
Drew's a fool. Drew's a fool.
However, I'm here, I plead my case. It's nice talking to you. Oh, Vito, I'll leave, but like, I'll send you the picture to Vito. I'll send you a
Don't get.
picture.
Alright, send it to me. I'll be happy to look at it.
Send that shit to me too, Vito. I want to see that shit.
Oh yeah, it'll be soon. I mean,
Right there.
order
This
in the
proof
court.
that Luna's talking about.
Let's go, Eagles, touchdown!
This is a presentation of the topic to
show, nigga.
If you're talking about Axel, bro, skip that shit. It's not a Don's topic. We do not need to talk about that. Stop wasting my time, bro. Skip that shit. No, it's not. Exactly. No, it does not. No, it does not. No, it does not. No, it does not. No, it does not, bro.
You didn't
Clips,
get
no, it does
blacklisted
not,
for
bro.
pedo.
No, it does not, bro. No, it does not,
He
bro.
has to request a meeting.
Everybody who's came to the Don's meetings and tried to plead their case in front of everybody before they talked to the council got shut down. Stop wasting our time, bro. Carry on.
Facts, bro. Yo, Vito, take this fucking meeting over.
Hold on.
Alright.
To a point, Vito has in the document that
Okay,
they are
so
allowed to plead
I
their case.
understand that, but like fucking everybody was fucking bothering me about releasing it. I'm going to revise it. Like everybody's bothering me for releasing it, so I kind of rushed the last part of it, which is the blacklisting part. So I haven't even looked at it. That's literally a copy from the last document. I
think
understand,
everybody
I
need
know,
to listen to
but like
G,
we
bro.
already know the
G
rule.
need to talk to y'all about consistency.
Like we already know the rule of fucking. Like, people that got blacklisted off of things that are not pedo related, they need to fucking go to the Blessing Council. It's a rule, it's a known rule. Just because it's not in the document doesn't mean we have to fucking preach to the choirs and bring topics here. We already know that that's a rule. So, skip this topic. Let's go to the next one.
Okay, I'm not skipping the topic, I'm just presenting the topic.
Yo, bro, then please fucking say it, bro. Please start saying it. Please say it. Please. We just listened to Luna. Now we're about to listen to this. Please say it, bro, so we can get to the stuff that's actually important. And yes, I'm saying that the unblacklist of Axel is not important. Record it, retweet it, do whatever you need.
We're not voting on it, so we're not talking about it. Next topic.
Oh my god.
Blacklisted individuals.
No shot.
Unblacklisted should not be allowed to run a family for 2 years after their blacklist submitted by Vito Garati. Vito, would you like to take the floor, please?
Alright, so 2 years is just a ballpark number. It's not the official number that I was going for, and that's just the first number that popped in my head after the fact. And what I was basically saying is, like, blacklisted individuals should have to be in a family to prove their time and prove they're worthy, that they're not going to do anything retarded before being able to just up and run a family. And so I would like to leave that open for discussion. If we need to change it in a way for, you know, like the timing on it, I'm open to that, but I want to leave it as a discussion for everyone. Alright, you can start the timer, and then whoever wants to speak on it first, I mean.
I think 2 years is a little long.
Right, like I said, it was just a ballpark number. It's not like 100% a number that I was like 100% keen to, but it was the first number that popped in my head. Or timing, I should say.
Saying
Timing
he's
that popped
willing
in
to
my head.
accept other times.
Okay, maybe,
I honestly would say like 3 months-ish.
Well, see, a person can be good.
6
A
months.
person can be good in 3 months, and then right after that third month passes and the fourth month comes around, they can be toxic. Like, we need to fucking make sure that when they come back from being unblacklisted, that they can actually last in the community of how it is. We all see how
Like
KCD
people
is.
are eligible
Right.
to start a crew again.
Yeah.
Right, like,
if I may,
I mean,
Go ahead,
that's
Cliff.
that's true.
was worded for the vote, worded something along the lines of blacklisted individuals that become blacklisted should not be allowed to run a family for X amount of time. That time to be decided by the Blessing Council, depending on the severity of their blacklist.
It didn't.
So on a case-by-case basis.
I kind of like that idea too. Like because the council is going to be talking about those unblacklisting and stuff like that. So I do like that idea, having it being like a time frame based off of what the council says. That's a good idea. Who else wants to agree to that, or you know, how does everybody else feel about that?
A lot of times, case by case can, like if you have one date set for like everyone overall, that can screw over a lot of people depending on the thing.
So for blacklist for something stupid, the Blessing Council is going to be handling blacklists from their start date. So if facts they document shit, say like up to them.
So
Does
you're saying
anybody-
that somebody has to go to Blessing Council permission before they
No.
start a
So
family?
if they were to get unblacklisted, what he is saying is the council would give them a time period as to, you know, how long they would
Oh,
have to
like
wait.
their own set time
Yeah.
period. Okay.
Yeah. So it wouldn't even necessarily be like 2 years max. It'd be like, okay, we're going to unblacklist you. This would be your time period of when we think you'd be ready to do X, Y, and Z. That's basically what he said.
Alright.
Does anybody disagree with that though? I do want to like everybody to talk.
I think it's a reasonable idea.
I don't disagree. I mean, we voted for the council to have the permission to blacklist people and unblacklist people, so why wouldn't they be able to choose their punishment or how long they have to do X, Y, Z? You know what I mean?
I got you. I 100% agree with that. Alright, so y'all want to vote it? I mean, I'm down with that topic. If you want to switch it around, Clips, I'm perfectly okay with that.
Let's get her going.
Clips, just ask anyone.
Individuals that become unblacklisted should not be allowed to family for X amount of time. That after unblacklist, that amount of time decided by the Blessing Council.
Yep.
Sounding good to you, Leo?
Yes.
Alright, let's take a vote. Verino.
Clips, make it quick, bro. Just ask if anyone's saying no. Ask if anyone's saying no. If it's unanimous, we can move on.
Saying no, anybody gonna oppose?
Going once, going twice, sold it away. Person with the topic.
Great. Next topic. Let's go.
Majority. Look into that. That was easy.
I fucking hate you.
What the fuck?
Topic number.
Oh god, it's fucking January.
Yo, can you speak up, Clips? Like, I can barely hear your
You
ass.
sound like a motherfucking Mickey Mouse. Can you speak up?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I'm sick. I'm sorry. Is that
Got
better?
you. You want me to give you some Advil? I got some Advil.
Yeah.
It'll take care of you, Clips.
Topic
Don't
number
worry.
45 with your name on it.
Effective January 1st, 2023, start rotating two families in and out of the Blessing Council every 2 months. Go in alphabetical order, and if a new family is blessed in, put them to the bottom of the rotation. So every family will serve either 6 or 8 months, depending on where they end up in the rotation. Submitted by myself. I don't know why I wrote that, but there it is. Any questions?
What's the benefit of that, Clips?
So benefits would be so you don't have the same 7 families in the council for like 5 years.
So you're saying just
So that
lottie-dottie everybody, huh?
So that everybody gets to, take part in repping the Blessing Council for the community. It should be a
Correct me if I'm wrong, but the last people who were supposed to be on the council got blacklisted for doxing and booting, ain't? I mean, they're back now, but...
No. One family is back, not the other one. So you can't say there. You gotta say.
Well, yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah.
One family's back now,
There you
but
go.
the 2 families that were next in line, that put in the most work, that did the best, when it came their time to get on the council, they got
About
blacklisted,
their
no?
time, yes.
I mean, let me ask you this. I mean, I don't really remember writing that. I'm really drunk as fuck, but can new families be rotated into the council?
I don't think you understand how that works. Is so the Blessing Council has the power to bring in the next family, and so those conversations get circulated around. It's not like something that just sits on the back burner. Actually, we were just talking about possibly bringing in a family to the council, but we need to come to a decision on who that family is going to be. And so what we've been doing is watching how families have been acting lately and scouting those to the ones that would want to or that would benefit from being on the council.
Fair enough. So it's all done in-house.
Correct.
All right. You know what?
Hold on.
I'm gonna pull that topic unless somebody else wants to.
Yeah, Scully does.
Scully wants to talk on it.
Alright, go ahead.
No, all I wanted to do was just kind of fill him in. I think maybe this may be a good time to fill him in on what council is, how it started, and all that good shit like that. But like, man, we talked about what would be good for that topic. Here's what's bad for that topic. let's say that topic passed right now. But what now happens is, Blessing Council isn't just a council with a name on it. Now you're starting to throw around blessing rights. You're starting to give anybody in the community the opportunity to bless, whether they didn't work for it or not. The other thing that you end up doing is you got a family like Venerio right now that has had a father that's worked for 2 years to make the father to get on the requirement list to be in Blessing Council. Now they've been under watch in the Blessing Council for what, 2-3 months, Doc Venerio? Whatever it's been.
I'd say about.
So now what you're doing is people like him, people like Singano, who I ain't heard talk yet, who's also in line to be in this shit. Now you're telling these people that have been in line for this shit that now someone's gonna rotate their spot. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of bad things happen if a topic like that like went through. You know what I'm saying? Like the way we got these things.
Yeah, I understand completely. See, I guess when I picked that topic, I was thinking, everyone would be switching in and out to try to keep it less biased. I'm not saying that it's biased or anything, but it could seem that way. You know what I'm saying? Some of these matters, subject matters. I'm ready to know. I'm just gonna probably pull.
Well, here's one good thing. The one good thing that's about the council is like, before anybody could throw in and call it bias or anything, like there's nothing that the council does that y'all as a community didn't take time to vote for us to do. Like one thing is the councils never came here and asked community, can we do this? Community, can we do that? Everything that was put on us, except for the things in the very, very beginning when it was created, was to watch over each other, make sure we're doing the right thing by these blessings. Then things were added on to it. The Godfather shit, and then later on the community wanted to trust us to give them the exposure. But I mean, other than those things, like, you know what I'm saying, like we never came looking to want to do any of this stuff.
Fair enough. I'm gonna pull that topic off. I'm just gonna, cancel it. All right, because it sounds pretty stupid now that I just read it. It is my topic. In case
yeah, it's almost like you need to think before you act.
I just think you don't know fully what the council was, how it was created. To tell you the truth, man, Grotty's got a motherfucking video that you can go back and watch. I really just have to find which one it is and shit. And you can go back and watch like the actual day that the council was created. Who of the people there, should be able to bless and all them things. So it's a whole nice little video on it.
Yeah, it was a very legendary time, and then I just remember, as a matter of fact, I've been trying to compile it all, but I got a small little clip that's gonna come out of Scalise saying, y'all niggas voting this stuff to us, you better not fucking come back on us. He would say that every meeting, every time something new related was voted onto the council, he'd be like, bro, we're just the blessing council, we're just supposed to be blessing beings, none better come back on us. That shit was
Can you send me that clip? I swear I will abuse the fuck out of that clip.
Hold on. I'm gonna say this right now. I better not see no video pop up like that one of Grotty, where that nigga's like, you see what happened with my YouTube? I got that nigga shut down.
Nah, G's a fool. Bro's a fool.
Alright, let's move on.
Next topic.
My bad.
We're writing shit down in my notes, alright? I don't have the reasoning. Do you want me to read that? Mr. Godfather Scalia, as it is your next topic. I'm just going to read the topic. Regulating the creation of commissions. You have the floor, my good sir.
Alright, man, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I really, when I put this topic up there, I didn't go into it with any type of actually regulating it myself. It was something that I wanted to throw out there, you know what I'm saying, and have everybody pick it apart and see if it's even something that's even good. But one thing's for sure is, we definitely had this thing where, families were just popping up. Silent, you could speak for it. You was one of the people that went around. We went around together. We went to all the families individually, asked them, what it makes a family, how long should somebody be up. We went around, we did all those little things. So, I mean, right now, you look at like what happens with commissions, family just breaks away from the commission, the very next day they make a commission. By the end of the month, they on turf overseers. I just did a fucking meeting with a bunch of these turf overseers, chief. And motherfuckers went deep into the night, man, trying to fucking do things, man, for these turfs, man. The one thing that I feel like that's keeping the community together right now is these turfs. Motherfuckers tearing their dang emblems on this fucking map. And one thing for sure, man, all these motherfuckers that's in turf over there's some motherfuckers that do some really good work. There's some people that probably should not be in there, that y'all do not want looking over your turfs. And man, just because a motherfucker just flipped and made a commission doesn't mean they should be able to jump in turf overseas. I kind of feel like it's like the first position of power that a lot of people look for to go and grab. And it's the easiest you can get to. The easiest you can get to. Tomorrow, you know what I'm saying, spaghetti family and meatball family, they can get in the bowl together and create a commission tomorrow, goddamn it, and they on turf overseers by the next
That was
meeting.
pretty slick.
Goddamn.
That was pretty slick in my opinion.
You know what I'm saying? So, that's all, man. Like I said, it's for y'all, man. I ain't trying to just run my mouth on it, but you know what I'm saying? Let's see what y'all think about this shit.
All right, so I'll go right after. I'll go.
Go ahead, Vito. Go ahead, Vito.
So when you're saying some type of regulation, my question to you, I guess, is like, what type of regulations are we trying to put in place? Are we trying to say like?
One thing for sure.
Yeah.
One thing for sure that I have thought about. I'm sorry that I just passed the stick and I'm taking it back, fucking on some bullshit. But one thing I did think about is definitely I don't feel like the two motherfuckers that aren't even blessed should be able to fucking be together and call it a commission. That's for sure.
Okay, so we're looking at like blessed. So you're pretty much wanting a blessed family to like even if it's a council style table, you want a blessed family to pretty much be the spearhead of starting that commission. If that makes sense.
When you look at it,
yeah.
Right, no, because when you look at everything that we do, you know, meaning we come to these meetings, whatever it is, it all starts with all your all your perks to being a mafioso start once your family start being blessed. You know what I'm saying? That's where everybody's road really starts. Once your families become, because man, that's 6 months, man. How many families we done see can't even make that 6 months, Chief? I ain't trying to throw no names out there, but we done see lots of people, man, try to start that 6 months, boom, shut down. They break up, they in somebody else's family, they try it again, boom, don't work that time. This time they might want to try a rebrand with the new name, it's gonna help it last longer. You know, it's crazy, Chief.
I feel that. That's fact. I feel that.
So, only thing I gotta say about this commission shit, bro, and bear with me, try to understand what I'm saying, but is it not a spit in the face to these godfathers that have worked their way to getting to godfather for 2 years? Is it not a spit in the face to let someone run a commission for, 6 months and then claim that they're a father of the commission?
So they can claim they're a father of the commission, but that does not mean that they can change their gamer tag to a father gamer tag. Because the father gamer
tag... I know that.
Yeah.
I understand that, but I'm just saying, just the fact that they're allowed to claim the father at all, in my opinion, is a spit in the face.
I feel like it's two different subjects, but to what you're saying, I totally agree. Now here's where the problem comes with that. If you remember back in the day, you know what I'm saying, we getting off on my subject, this is fine. But back in the day when we created this document, Rocco, he pushed that document a little bit too quick. Everybody in the blessed was like, nah, Rocco,
we're not done, we need to
think this out. Right, and he was like, no, don't worry about it, we're gonna put this shit out there, and y'all tore that motherfucker apart. We had everybody in there claiming they was gonna be a godfather by the end of the day and shit, you know what I'm saying? So here was the problem, we had to fucking, as the council, once again, this was like kind of the beginning of learning how to fucking make decisions in this community to where y'all aren't fucking trying to rip us apart by the end of the day, and that's trying to sit there and trying to find some type of middle fucking ground. So because you had some people that was like, okay, to be a father, you have to have this and this and this. You know, we definitely was able to say one thing that everybody agreed on, you had to have the 2 years. Then you had this section of people that thought you had to have that commission too. And then you had some people that said the either the or. So it's kind of like we put it out there to like try to like feed everybody, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it worked out because everybody left us the fuck alone. You know what I mean? I don't know. Sometimes we get caught in these situations like this. We're sitting here doing these exposures. We create all these different type of rules and shit. Because motherfuckers like, oh, Blessing Council just wants to get rid of people. Like, if you knew how many fucking rules we've created to keep people around, the Sartori rule, the this and that rule, You know what I'm saying? We created all these rules and shit, goddamn it, to try to keep people around.
Facts.
Like it's fucking retarded.
Toronto, for example, they were at 10. Like they should have got blacklisted, but we weren't fucking trying to get rid of Toronto. That's not the point of everything.
Cap. That nigga said cap.
Bro, this nigga, I can't stand Mr. Lucas. Siska, come on now.
Bias. Let's backtrack to like 2018 for a second if we may. Can you all hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Barely, nigga.
I backtracked to 2018 on this rooftop. Speed was supposed to be in here.
Speed or spade?
Big topic. Spade was
Spade.
supposed to be
I was gonna say, I thought he said sped. That's what it sounded like.
That's what they used to call him. They used to call him Sped. I remember that shit. He used to get mad. That or they used to call him Slim Jesus. He used to hate that shit too.
His boss AC, so we call him the air conditioner boss. Anyway, one of the topics was only, let's make it so only plus families can vote, because guess what? People were making families that were over 3 days and they were not waiting and voting. So, as the boss that we got at the time, I was like, oh, that's a great idea because there's only 5 fucking family in this community that show up to meetings that are blessed for that. Yeah. And what happened? They don't turn around and blessed everyone in their commission. And everyone else turned around and blessed everyone in their commission.
That's why the Blessing Council was created,
And
right?
then right away, right away the council was created.
So we took a sacred thing and it backfired, and it became one of those things where, okay, now there's just requirements to be blessed. Look at this, blah blah. Everybody knows how that works. Okay, I don't have to go into detail. I think that blessed families are pretty regulated as it is. I don't see why we should have to regulate commissions also. I do like the idea to an extent, but I feel like we're killing off the community. I feel like we should be making the community more inviting, not more strict. I get the quality of roleplay is probably better than it was 3 or 4 years ago, but I think we need to, stop at some point. That's all I'm gonna say. But I am for this topic. Anybody else?
What's the topic? I'm good, chief.
Escalate what his exact topic is, but it's regulating.
It was just saying whether in any type of way should we regulate how commissions are put together. Like should two unblessed families be able to jump together and create a commission?
Honestly, commissions, let's just allies. We should regulate that. But I do.
Well, no, there's a difference. There's a difference between allies and commission. Allies to me is like when your next door. I'll tell you what allies are. Allies are like when you live in the same apartment building on the same floor. God damn it. When you become a commission, that's like that motherfucker's moved into your house now and he's got his own bedroom in the house. So you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's different. Like there's a different set of trust with those motherfuckers, I think, than it is with just a regular ally. You know what I mean? And the thing is, allies doesn't get you no power. Being a commission and calling that motherfucker a commission is what gets you fucking power inside this community. That's what I'm saying. That's what the difference is. You know what I mean? You don't get nothing for just being allies.
You should have seen GT for how difficult it was to create like a legitimate commission and a recognized commission. So you had your commission that was like, a commission, and then you have recognized commissions, like recognized by the community, and how difficult it was to become a recognized commission. That would be like the equivalent of regulating commissions. So like if we wanted to do something like that, like have recognized commissions, then I don't think we should take away roleplay from people and say, hey, you can't create a commission.
Or fine, let them make a commission, or maybe just just like how motherfuckers gotta be up for 6 months to be blessed, the commission's gotta be up for a certain amount of time before they can jump into something like turf overseers or have any type of power like that. Something like that. That's regulating too. You know what I'm saying? This is why I put the discussion up there. There's different ways to regulate. I'm not trying to say, oh, nobody should be able to do this or whatever. But I definitely think it just shouldn't be an easy marriage to where motherfuckers just jump together and then they get voted into turf overseers.
I agree 100%. Anybody else?
No.
Hey, mind if I move this over to voting then?
Like, what would the time period be for like that?
Yeah, we need to change the topic around or
Yeah,
like
you gotta
come up
like.
with.
In my opinion,
spots.
like 3 months would be like a good little time period to have to be up as a commission.
I think what we can do maybe here is we can, if this topic
Well,
passes,
obviously,
we
it
can
still need to
table
speak on it. Seems like now people are like starting to speak on it a little bit. Anybody want to say something on this?
Yeah, if you're looking for somebody who has more experience or has been around a community a while, you could do either a family that's blessed or like a father or something like that, and they have to have that requirement inside of their commission to be able to be a turf overseer to have like power. Anybody could create a commission, but if you want to put some kind of regulation on requirements
I need a
for
battery.
TO, then like that commission has to have like one or two blessed families or a father or like something like that.
Well, I could only imagine that you wouldn't, you'd be blessed before becoming a father. Like I can only imagine that.
Yeah, I'm just throwing things out. Like
Okay.
it would mostly just be like blessed. Like we could do anybody can make a commission, but if that commission holds any kind of power such as turf overseers, in order to do that they have to have two blessed families in the commission.
Or the person running it has to be blessed.
That's
Scully, do you want to put the discussions back up and cite for this now, or do you want to maybe vote on it, and then if it passes, we can table the structure of it until next time and we'll think
Well, I
about it.
guess it depends on what's the structure y'all thinking about. Y'all thinking about putting maybe a time limit on it? Like that seems pretty fair. They got to be together for a certain amount of time. We can recognize. I mean, does anybody have an idea on what to do with it?
I think we should recognize commissions, like kind of like how the blessed families is like recognized families. We should officiate and recognize the commissions, and then we should make the requirement one blessed family and running the commission for, let's say, 4 months. Yeah, 4 months because it's even. Like I could say 3 because that's half of 6, but 4 because it's in the middle. I guess I don't know, but those are just ideas I'm throwing out. Anybody want to piggyback off of that?
I mean, I personally like the idea of just having a requirement for like the commission itself. If they want to get involved in TOs, have like 2 blessed families in the commission,
But
or
right,
one that's the head.
right.
Or
But I
something
think we
like that.
should officially recognize the ones that are already, hit that state. You know what I mean? So if we recognize that, kind of like a blessed families list, a commission list, and every new commission that starts, they'd be
Recognized commission
unrecognized. Yeah, exactly. And those would be the ones.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. And then the requirements
Here's
to.
the question.
Hold
now.
on. Let me finish.
Here's the question though for you, Vito.
I got you.
How do the ones that you're putting on that list? What puts them as being recognized? What's the qualifications of being a recognized commission?
Well, the qualifications I just said: one blessed family and running the commission for more than 6 months. Well, I'm like putting it in a ballpark number between 4 and 6 months. You know what I mean? It takes you 6 months to get the commission father, so do 4 months of getting the commission up and running, if that makes sense. So you have to have one blessed family.
In order to become a turf overseer, your commission would have to be up 4 to 6 months, and you would have to have at least one blessed family.
Correct.
Or is it one or the other? Or are you saying both?
No, you said it the right way. It would be both qualifications. Like you have to run it and have a blessed family.
Is the turf overseer, is that a game if you end up in it?
Yeah, Topher Overseers is definitely community
Guys,
built.
yeah. It's meeting.
Okay, so, I mean, Scully, it's up to you, it's your topic, but I'm
differently on it, Vito? Like
your
in regards
topic
to
as is, and come up with a game plan for the next meeting as to what the requirements are going to actually be. Instead of sitting
It
here
seems like
arguing
everybody's
for
sitting here talking
45
about a
minutes.
time limit right now. Time limit,
Well,
blessed
saying
family.
you could literally have an entire month to do that if the topic's even going to pass. Say, if somebody, you know, the topic could pass as it is, but if
So
someone just
how about
spent
this, Clips?
3
How
minutes
about this, Clips?
arguing, delegating here,
I got you. I understand. So here, I'm gonna make this easy. And Scully, you can decide on this because this is your topic. How about this, right? We can hold this topic for the 24-hour vote, and then, you know, by today, Scully can talk to Scully could come up with an idea. You know, he has some ballpark things that we all talked about here, and he could probably get together with a couple people in this meeting to talk about it, and then we can release an announcement on the Blessed Family server and officially vote on the actual topic because that's what the Blessed Family is for. The server is for. It's up to you.
The rest of the stuff is the turf overseer stuff. To tell you the truth, I'm mainly here for the turf overseer stuff. I told them these turf overseers I make sure I be here back. So, you know, we can skip this fucking topic right now. It don't really seem like it's really that big of a deal right now. We got other shit that's gonna definitely help turf overseers right away. So go ahead and skip over this stuff.
Alright, I got you.
sure all I was saying is we could vote for the topic that you posted, and then we can work on the structure afterwards.
Well, like I said, I feel like
I think the time limit and requirements.
We got a lot of topics. Unless we're gonna vote on what you just said right now. Blessed family, 3 months. If we're gonna vote on that right now, then move on. Unless we.
Okay, so give me some context. What do you want to vote on? It's your topic.
Like what he said.
So yeah, one blessed family to have your commission recognized as a requirement to be a part of the turf overseers. If said commission had shut down or something, you know, because there's only 7 that could be in the TO, you would have to have one blessed family in your commission, and you'd have to be running it. So those are the 2 requirements to get in the TO. That's basically how to become recognized.
Well, to make your commission recognized and having a recognized list is what he's talking about.
Blessed family plus 3 months.
3 months. Okay. Or turf over scope for commissions.
Yeah. Recognized.
Recognition. Recognize will make you eligible for TOs.
Yeah.
Any questions on that? No. Voting. Let's begin. Marino.
We vote yes.
Ciganano.
Yeah, we vote yes.
Roddy.
I'm okay with it.
Kiss.
Yeah, I like it.
Bello.
Yeah.
Salerno.
Yeah.
Skelly.
Yes.
Rizzi.
Your mic's
Yeah.
muted, Rizzy.
So it's 24 hours to vote. We can get back to it. It looks like it's gonna pass, but we still have 24 hours open voting. I should just.
He's leaving in here, gang.
Yeah, a couple
Does
people.
Stiletto vote?
Toronto. Stiletto.
here.
Go on. I think you skipped Lucio, man.
I asked Ruccio, yeah.
I didn't hear the yes.
Okay, Venerio.
Yes. This is topic 4, right?
Topic number 6,
Real quick.
This
real
was
quick,
topic 4 or
real
5.
quick, Real quick.
Board got removed.
Boss
Go ahead,
Z,
Skelly.
Boss Z, when you start getting into these turf overseer topics, it's very important that you read them, how they're laid down, and kind of like how we've already was talking to you about. Please make sure.
I just opened a tab for it.
Alright,
I got you.
for sure.
And by that I mean I'm about
Paul.
I'm bad, my mic was muted.
Swear to God, I just want to call you. Come back to this motherfucker, swear to God.
Alright, everybody knows what he did. Everybody saw the video, right?
Alright.
Can you send it to me?
No, don't fucking send that shit around. Check. But anyways, no, let's actually talk about this. Come on. I want to hear everybody's heat.
Alright, well, tell me why he's innocent then, Grotti. Come on.
I've seen his ID.
Can we address
hold on. Let's address why
can we
the fuck
address
we're
the
sitting
topic
here.
first before we get to that?
Right, we're jumping around.
Yeah.
Some of us are clueless to the topic. We gotta
Yeah, let's stay on track, bro. Let's stay on track, bro. Ant, just read the topic and explain it, bro.
You're reacting with your feelings right now, Ant. So I want 100%. Let's do this. We want to play this ball game. Yeah.
Quiet, please. Topic number 6, Blacklist of Flames. He was left the community and somehow never got blacklisted. He is now back and residing in the Grotti crime family. Right, this mistake that should have been handled when it happened. Okay.
Alright.
Floor is open. Anyone want to speak
So
on this topic? Grotti is speaking on the topic first.
I'll go first, I guess. So we're talking about something that happened 1 year ago, right? Now, check this narrative out, right? So, Flames at the time when he first started talking to this girl, he was 17 years old, right? This girl, never been in the Mafia community at all, and he met this girl.
How old was she?
Okay, she was 14 at the time. He met this girl through a disc. Hold on, let me finish. Let me fucking finish, because I don't want nobody to cut me off. I'll give everybody their chance to talk, but let me finish. Alright? They got in this Discord, he then started talking to her, etc., etc., and things turned into what they were. Alright? Now, however, when the FaceTime video was recorded was not 1 day before his birthday. Whoever posted that shit in the Mafia community waited for his birthday and then said that he was doing that shit with that girl when it had been going on weeks beforehand. Weeks beforehand. He was 17 years old. Like, I understand that you guys may think it's weird behavior, but if this would have went to court, he wouldn't have gotten in trouble.
Yes, he would have the age of consent. Yes, he would have. 14. The age of consent. He was no. Hold on. Let me correct it. Let me explain to him, because Vito's spitting facts right now. I have heard and been told that this video was not a day prior to when it was exposed, and the narrative that was pushed wasn't exactly correct. Now, this is my thing on it. If he would have went to court, Vito, and if that girl's parents said that they wanted him prosecuted, he would have gotten in trouble, because she's not 16, she's 14. So anything she does of that nature is up to her parents, because she does not have the ability to consent to it herself. Him being 17, which somebody made the comment of it and was like, damn, I've never seen premeditated rape. Because that's, in a way, that's what it is. Even if it was weeks before his 18th birthday, he's 17, turning 18, getting freaky with a 14-year-old.
Yeah, he knows he's about to turn 18, and he getting deeper and deeper in there.
No, well, let me
You
finish.
think he was just gonna
before
cut her
everybody
off?
piggybacks. Let me finish before everybody piggybacks, bro, because I feel like this topic's gonna get really messy, and I want everybody to fully understand. You know what I'm saying? That yes, he was not 18 yet, bro, but that girl was 14 years old. She doesn't even have the legal right to make any decision like that for herself. Yes, she's a human, my body, my choice, all that extra shit. When we come down to the law, she was 14, bro. She should not have been in no FaceTime call with no 17-year-old man that's about to turn 18 in a couple weeks doing all that shit. That shit should not have happened.
Yeah, it literally makes no sense. It's just fucking disgusting. She ain't even fully developed yet, bro. She's a fucking child, bro. And this man is an adult.
That's like a high schooler. That's like a senior.
Nah, but this, bro, can we not joke around with this one?
Like, no, dead ass.
Like, I know we joke around about it. Can we not joke around with this one?
It's cut and dry. There's nothing.
Nah, yeah, I know, but y'all making like the
it
side
seem
comment
like,
jokes and
everybody's
shit.
making it seem like it's he was 18 years old. He wasn't 18 years old. He was also in high school at the time. So it's like, Like,
She was in
I,
middle school.
And she was in middle school.
Bro, Vito, I'm gonna ask you this one question. I'll ask you this one question, then I'm done talking, bro. Because I'm trying to get you to understand where everybody's coming from. I'll ask you this one question. Your little sister's 14. She comes home with a 17-year-old kid and says that they've been talking, they've been doing whatever. She really likes him. How you reacting? What you gonna say?
Why do you have him in your crew?
Nah, bro, let him answer the question, bro. Let him answer the question, bro. I'm saying. What would you say, bro? Nah, yeah, I'm telling them to let you answer. Exactly, bro. So you see that it ain't right. You know it ain't right. Bro, why he joined the family? Why he joined the family is not matter. He's not blacklisted.
He's not blacklisted.
He's not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I
like,
can
why he let him in the family
don't
matter, bro.
Exactly. They ain't fucking blacklisted.
But like you said, it's facts. If your 14-year-old sister came home with a 17-year-old man, you're whooping his ass. He's done for right there. Right?
Yeah.
So Flame's the same way,
the narrative that everybody's trying to push
bro.
to get him blacklisted is just like fabricated. It's not even like the legitimate truth. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm pissed off about.
It wasn't the full truth. Yeah, I can agree on that. But whether it was a day or weeks before, that's still wrong. Maybe if it would have been like, oh yeah, he had just turned 17 when this happened, and he was 16 when it started. That would make a little bit more sense, bro. But he was about to turn 18, bro. He's a grown-ass man already. Yeah, he was in high school, but Flames is a grown-ass man already at that point. Literally.
Vito. Finished here. Flames, how can we work completely different things, really.
I'm really confused. Like, Luna came in and pleaded her case, and her case didn't make sense to me. Like, what?
I mean, it didn't make sense to me either, but, you're pleading a case.
Clips, didn't you vote yes? On the topic?
You did. Yeah, you did. Like, what?
Clips,
the fuck are you talking about?
It wasn't Clips's vote. It was another Silva member's vote, but he did it.
His family, that family's representing it though, so he's in that family, so he voted yes. The hell?
Yeah, but like, what if you had Killer come here? Are you gonna let Killer vote on everything, or are you gonna tell Killer what to vote?
Nah, I mean, I'm gonna change that shit. The fuck?
Exactly.
Alright, well, either way. Does anybody want any more information on it? Like, who has more information that they can put on it? And if not, let's fucking move on.
14.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody else has anything to say. We're gonna go to voting. Alright. For Blacklit.
You vote yes. No vote.
I don't vote on blacklists, so I'm not voting. Abstain. I'm consistent with what I say. Like, I don't vote on blacklists.
Oh god.
Next family, please. Give me like.
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry, nigga. I don't vote on pizza and condoms.
Yo, bro, he's a fool.
Oh, my bad. She probably didn't do that.
I'm staying for right now.
Go what?
Toronto.
No vote.
Ontario.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's yes. Alright, next topic.
Oh, you kind of just skipped over Stiletto.
No, you really do that again, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, Stiletto votes yes.
Yo, Clips, do you need me to send you the list of fans, bro?
No, I'm right now. I got them all.
Oh,
No,
okay.
because I made the list when the meeting started. They weren't present.
Should have just grabbed the entire list and just called every name, and if they weren't there, just skipped them. Like, that's the only way to make it.
Literally. That's why I was like, you want me to send it to you, bro?
Right, like, come on,
I don't really care. It's fine.
Yeah, he's sick, guys. Give him a break.
You got it. It's okay.
Making turf overseers topics similar to the Blessing Council topics. Topics are not counted towards a specific family, but as topics that turf overseers need to bring to the meeting. Topic by Dr. Ruccio. Please take the floor.
Well, it's pretty as simple as like the whole topic says. We had a turf overseers meeting recently. There was a bunch of stuff we talked about. Like, there's so many things that we had to talk about and bring up to the meeting. It'd just be simpler if we could have our own set of topics, just like Blessing Council does.
Right, I get what you're saying. So basically, like the council
Yeah.
convenes, and we get a topic list together, and we submit them. Which, you know, we were supposed to submit the recent things we did to this meeting. So we'll just put that at the end, Clips, if you're okay with that, because we do need to speak on the recent things we did.
I wanted to do the correspondence first. Like, I would have gladly accepted everything that the turf overseers had to say with Blessing Council, but I completely forgot to do that.
Well, see, the thing is, for the TOs have to individually put a topic in, so they don't have that right. And
That's
so
why this topic is a thing.
What they're doing is asking for that right to put their own topic list together for the meeting, and I totally agree with that. Like, that
So it doesn't
topic's
use the
long
family's
overdue.
votes.
Exactly, it's
I
long
don't see
overdue.
why that shouldn't pass.
Yeah.
Does anyone have any discussion on that?
I think that's completely long overdue. I'm sorry I missed your guys' meeting. I was fucking at work. Y'all should always take the time to
good.
go to work.
Bias.
It's alright, I
Yo,
was
shut
there.
up, Lucas.
I was there.
Does anybody vote no on that topic? Okay, just to confirm. That topic passed by supermajority.
You say super majority?
You said that last time too.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Yo, Clips, you gotta speak up, my man. I'm over here fucking.
Bro, I wish I could turn his up. Thank you. There you go. Speaking with your chest. I heard the bass in your voice make me feel like I'm at a rave.
Dude, I've been overlooked for like 3 straight. I'm sorry.
Just put the mic like this to your mouth.
Topic number 8.
Oh goddamn, man.
Eagles touchdown.
You want me to read it off, Clips? It's another
Turf
one of my topics.
overseers to only get involved in turf wars if one family has 3 DQs on another family, or if one family has the winning whack on the other family to end the war.
Drew, go ahead.
Whoa.
I mean, it's as simple as that. Like, we talked about in our meeting, most of these wars just consist of, like, the hierarchy of the families in the war chat talking back and forth with TOs, like, the whole time. It'd be much simpler if they only talk in there when they have the necessary things to win the war, instead of spending 90% of the war time on Discord talking.
Okay, any questions? Floor is open if anybody has
So,
anything to say.
I know I missed the meeting, but can I understand if somebody can explain the why behind not getting involved? And so, just so I can have a clearer or a better visual understanding on why.
So you should have one of the best visual understandings because you were one of the OG turf overseers. So one of the things that we talked about was that, you know, when turf overseers when they came before, we didn't literally have to speak with them and walk through the war with them and hold their hand with them through the whole thing. We waited for them to have the necessary things. Then one person from each thing would come there and talk to a turf overseer, and we'd tell them whether they have to keep fighting or whether they can pull people from the war.
Yeah, that is facts.
It just, it takes a lot of stress off of us as a turf overseer, man, and
More or less
that's just,
like,
it's crazy.
less like that Savelli thing with Drax when they had like 90-something exposures from the war. Kind of like that, so you don't have to deal with that bullshit.
Imagine noting 96 exposures.
Yo, those turf overseers, they shot themselves in the foot by telling them niggas that they could do a restart in the war, and then motherfuckers say, oh yeah, y'all could do it with no fucking DQs, and then pass that shit off on Blessing Council. Like, here's 96 DQs, Blessing Council.
That's the whole reason why we can't do no DQ turf wars, bro. I missed the no DQ turf wars. Yo, that shit was hella funny. We had to look at that.
I mean, if you look at these families, like, so, like, that, you know, have serious turf wars.
I know the hell you did not just fucking say
He's
that out loud.
trolling.
I know the hell you did not just say that out loud. No show? No show?
You know, these call-outs that we make, stress out the turf overseers, and I think that's what we're trying to get away from.
No show?
Yes, that's exactly what we're trying to get away from clips.
I was in the clouds for 4 hours.
Yeah, you were.
For every turf war.
But you seem to load into this Don's meeting just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm surprised you got an Xbox, because word on the street is none of y'all got Xboxes. Like, what?
I mean, we're probably the most active family on Xbox.
Right. So, you
Alright, but can we keep going because it smells like shit.
Anyway, does anyone else have anything to discuss on this topic?
No, I agree. So basically, when they send their DQs in, they have to send all three at the one time, and then it be
Yes.
Okay.
So they're not just sending a DQ in like, yo, is this a DQ? Like, and like, what's like, we just want them all at once. We don't want to send one DQ with like 10 minutes into the war, then 3 hours later send another DQ, shit like that.
I got you. So then, would this mean the war chat would be just for the two families to communicate, and then when we get the DQs, then we get the DQs?
But no, turf overseers would still be able to see in it,
Oh,
but
I know.
the other
I'm not
families
saying
aren't
that,
supposed
but
to be
what
able
I'm saying is, like, as far as, like, a conversation, like, we wouldn't be responding to them. Like, they would just be communicating amongst themselves until they got the DQs, and then we would jump in then?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying? Okay.
Yes.
Then I would assume that there's no reason for a war chat. You just need to individually have a chat for each family where they can drop their DQs, and then whoever has the three or they're claiming whack to win, then that would be the smartest thing. Like, that would consolidate the chats in the Dawn server by a lot. We wouldn't have to have a war chat. There wouldn't need to be a conversation. They just need to post their DQs and be done with it. Like, there's no conversation. Unless it became a dispute, and then that's when it can become a conversation. That's my opinion on it. I didn't get to give my opinion on it.
Yeah.
Hey, can you do me a favor when you get a chance? Just look at your DMs on Discord. Anyway, any more discussion on this topic?
So, with that being said, on the discussion of this topic, would we be getting rid of all the war chats? Like, there would be no point of them.
No, not necessarily.
But
Because like,
there would be no fucking point.
but having the war chats keeps it to where like when you have the DQs, you can submit them in the war chat themselves, and the other family can see what they're like, what was submitted, and see what
But
they can like.
Originally, when the Turf Overseas was created, that was what the DQ chat was for, to send the DQs there. So, and then the Turf chat was for people to send their wax in. So what would be the point to have a war chat if we're getting rid of the conversation aspect of the TOs? Because the war chat is literally there for them to send their DQs and people to conversate on it. That's literally, I'm trying to get everybody to understand what I'm saying.
Well, no, I mean, that's fine if it's still there, but do we have to do it DQ by DQ? Can we at least wait until, like what man
That's
said, like how
yeah. We
used
want to
do
wait
it?
for all 3 DQs to be there, and then we can discuss them all at once. Not discuss here 10 minutes in, then another 45 minutes in, discuss another DQ. That's literally a pointless DQ. That's not actually something.
So I got a question.
What's your question?
So if you do this, say you got 2 families and each family sends you each 3 DQs valid at the same time, who wins?
Comes down to the
Timestamps.
timing.
There's GTA
It comes
clip
down to the
timestamps, game DVR timestamps. Like that's a thing.
I mean, it's gotta be when I hear people got a whole nigga sitting in the parking the whole time videoing and shit like that.
not a avoid combat war. Like in an avoid combat, like in a no whack turf war, everybody has to fight. So how is that? How does that correlate to that? Because like in a whack war, yeah, you can have.
Let you go on a shipwreck, but then you gotta notify the turfers.
Well, in a bunch of these push-out wars and where there's avoiding combat, that's where the majority of the just conversating throughout the whole war is a thing, actually. Like, there's more conversating in push-out wars than there is in whack wars. Because in whack wars, more of the time, they're more focused on the actual war itself. But in the push-out wars, there's people that just sit there and they get killed, and then they go on Discord right away, say something, they spawn back in, run around, get killed, and just keep doing that cycle.
Man, I just think I need to turn into a hero and rubber band my controller again, because that shit was nice.
It's a DQ.
Yeah, I know it is. I know it is.
And actually, with the avoidant combat rule, if you were to alert a turf overseer about you needing to do something, that wouldn't result in a DQ.
Oh, so I got
First
to,
hit the document.
so I can tell the turf overseers that I'm gonna go take a
You gotta say,
24-hour
turf
shift.
overseers,
I'm gonna go take a 24-hour shift, bro, and come back. We gonna still be fighting. You tell me that that's what I can do. I don't think it's up to the discretion. It doesn't specify
That's
on the
just
turf overseer document. Yeah, I just found it.
I honestly was thinking about that. I honestly was. I thought about that like 2 days ago. I thought about that 2 days ago. I was gonna do that too.
It's better to discuss this bullshit right
TJ,
now.
what are you doing on Discord? I'm on the toilet.
Yeah, what you talking about? I'm shitting.
I'm gonna go to the store at Turf Receivers. Be right back. Hey, yo.
No, we're not sending child porn. Fucking child.
Overseers
Send a
only
child.
get involved in turf wars if one family has 3 DQs, another family or if one family has a winning back arena. Zingano. Ronnie.
No vote.
I'm a no vote on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that's
This is not true. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we were paying attention when we heard that. I also said something like you didn't reply.
Nah, I didn't hear you fight.
You gotta speak up.
I can't learn that from you, nigga. Shit.
Said yes.
You know, please stop walking over
Yes, yes, goddamn.
You know, I think he's a good nice man. I think he can speak for himself.
Hey, bro, when you asked him like 60 billion times and everybody has said, he said yes like 3 times. You should be able to hear that. We all heard it. The stream heard it.
Number 9, transfer of turf overseas Discord server to Drew Gonruccio. Lenny Marvello has put pushed this idea, and many turf overseers agree that turf overseer Discord would be safe in his hands, and Lenny has admitted that he has no more interest in taking part in ownership. There would also be a vice president/slash backup owner chosen. Scenario, take it away.
So basically the premise of the conversation at the turf overseers meeting that we had, that some people had the ability to come to, we agreed, and Lenny spoke up and said that he hasn't had the time nor the interest to take care of the server, and that he's more than willing to transfer ownership of the turf overseers server to somebody who is more willing and capable of doing all the jobs that running a server like that takes. And we all, as turf overseers, came together and agreed that the best person for that job and the person that we could trust the most with that would be Drew. And on the vice president or backup owner chosen, we all agreed that the secondary owner of the server, if Drew were ever to be forced to give up the ownership, which we'll talk about, I'm sure, in a later topic, like the premise of how we came to that conclusion. But we all said that Ant would be the second best person aside Drew to be the secondary, like, vice president or kind of like poly owner in a way.
Yeah, I can speak on it a little bit if you want.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. If you want to speak on it, go ahead. That's all I got to say on it, really.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
no,
cut and dry.
it's just been a long time coming. Lenny doesn't want anything else to do with it. He's not really active anymore. I don't really pay attention that much. So Drew basically does everything already anyway. So he's just the best one, the best candidate. Anybody got any quarrels with that or what? Alright, Clutch, take it away. Let's get to the next topic. Come on.
Please ask for the unanimous vote. Please. Reno's is left as well.
Does anybody else? Anybody here vote no? Alright, the ayes have it. Supermajority wins. It's passed.
Yeah, my mic is muted. Fuck.
Support who has access to active war chats. Example, Marbella versus Venerio is an active war, and the channel specifications are made to where the other Renato and Amici turf overseers. It's you.
No, it wasn't me talking in the background. That was somebody else. Swear to God.
Example, Marbella versus Venerio is an active war, and the channel specifications are made to where the other Renato and Amici turf overseers would not be able to see those current war chats and feed the other families information they wouldn't normally have access to.
So that would mean that we would need to remove.
That'd be going for like Don's chat and the turf
I was about to say, I can speak on it, the kind of stuff that we talked about at the turf overseers meeting. We basically were saying that people shouldn't have to, or people shouldn't have the ability to be able to say things in chat.
Make it simple. Make it simple.
Nah, I will.
The way you spoke on it inside of the motherfucking chat. All right.
Facts. That's what I was gonna say. Like I'm gonna bring up the example and everything that was brought up. So what brought it to the attention was that Ty was speaking in a war chat and directly about the war, like war decisions in the war channel, not even in general chat, in the war channel. So I brought up the fact that we should kind of do something that would remove that factor, especially because Ty technically really isn't even a turf overseer right now. I think we came to the conclusion that he still has the role, but like he doesn't care for or do anything with the turf overseer process, so we all recognize that as a problem. Say that we want to be able to change it and make it, well, I already said that part. I'm sorry, I'm kind of backpedaling a little bit because I'm reading something too at the same time. I'm so sorry. But permission changes, making it to where not everybody has the permissions to just see every chat, and making it to where certain people can see certain things and certain people can't see certain things. And another thing that we also talked about, to piggyback on the side of it, is that too many people have perms within the Turf Overseer server to see whatever it is that they want. And that's just something that we want to change so that we don't run into these problems like moving forward.
Alright. So, as far as like scenarios, so like say for instance, scenario, I think it's scenario Marcelo, right? And you're saying where not a commission can respond, and I'm gonna use the dumb shit, right? Well then, if that circular person's in the TO, like if they have, I said particular, thank you. Leave me alone. If that person has the TO role, then they can see all the war chats. If they have admin,
see, this is
right,
something we discussed about.
Yes, everybody will be able to see, but only certain people will be able to talk. You will have to have the role to be able to talk in that.
Yeah, and it was mostly for the TO chat because the Dawn server that kind of gets regulated and stopped when it happens, but in the TO chat it just happens and everybody kind of just walks.
Instances where certain commissions are feeding a family information from the TO chat they normally wouldn't be able to see.
In my opinion,
that was a problem for a little bit.
In my opinion, and I've seen this happen before, and I'm not gonna drop their names, like who actually did it, because I'm pretty sure everybody can fucking use their 2 cents. But in my opinion, if a TO is having a war with another TO, those TOs should not be in the TO server. Like, they shouldn't be able to see it. Like, no other family, like if a family versus another family that aren't TOs are having a war, they can't see that chat. So they shouldn't be able to see it in general. That's in my opinion.
That was the purpose of changing the permissions for who can see it.
Okay. You do realize, and like I said, there's some people that have administration permissions in there. So you do realize you'd have to take their administration away. Like, they shouldn't be able, like, Pompey just said...
Yes, we do.
Pompey just said that fucking, like, you could see the chat, but certain people wouldn't be able to talk. They shouldn't be able to see it at all. That shouldn't happen.
Yeah, I think I was actually going to bring that up. Like, Pompey, what he said was incorrect right there. So we talked about that at the meeting, and then we went and, like, talked back over it and decided that was the wrong thing. Yeah.
Like nobody should be able to see it. If they're in an active war, they should not be able to see that chat. Nobody else can, so why
yes,
that's
what we said.
That's why I guess I'm arguing the fact, because Pompey just said something completely fucking different. So that's why
that's why I was gonna say he misspoke, but yeah, you were correct. That's like the general idea of it.
Okay.
And another thing that I also heard that was said too is just like way too many fucking administration and permissions going on in there. Roddy, you remember we didn't have all that.
We didn't literally. We had no fucking permission.
Everybody had a this. Everybody had a that.
I want to see the classic TO server. I got that motherfucker, bro.
I'm in the classic TO server.
There was literally nothing in that motherfucker. Just the chats and the conversations. That was it.
I'm not saying some of the stuff ain't helpful, but I mean, like, yo, it's a lot of extra shit going on in there.
A lot.
It's gonna be revised. So.
We need to turn
Does anybody have anything else to talk to?
I want that turbo. That shit is fire. That's what I'm saying. Period.
What? You want the Retorno Turf Overseers?
No, bro, the Retorno Turf Overseers is not the Turf Overseers that I was a part of.
Corrupt as fuck.
The Turf Overseers that me, Retorno, Venerio did was good as fuck. And then fucking when we got Savelli, it was chill. And then fucking I got out of the TO for a little bit, and then I came back with Scully. That shit was fire. After that, I don't know what the fuck happened. It just turned into something crazy, bro.
Hey, time out. Scully was such a bomb-ass turf overseer, nigga. Remember for that 1 week I was the only turf overseer?
Facts! Yo! Facts. He said, he came to me, he was like, Vito, now I know you don't want to do turf overseers. You made it very clear, but please come and help me out. I said, sure. And I pulled Savelli with me, too. I remember that.
I'm sorry, Chief. I'm sorry. We just in here cooling.
Alright, well, let's fucking start the voting. Let's go.
Does anybody abstain?
Next one. We're at 11 million.
Speak up a little bit, Clips.
Suspension of a member of a commission if said member continues to break/go against the rules and regulations of the turf overseer/abusing turf overseer power. Godfather, Don Scully, please take the reins.
Well, it's pretty well written there. We definitely took our time in all of this submission, put the wording to it correctly. I didn't believe we were limit as far as how the suspension would work. What was that we said, y'all? Was it 3 days, the week, 2 weeks, something like that, I believe?
Yes.
But yeah, it's pretty simple. It is what it is. We want it to be simple, no loopholes. We don't want nobody to feel like they're being tricked when it's being read. But yeah, y'all sit there and think about that, see what y'all want to do with it.
Any discussion?
I missed out. I was super lagging, so I missed out on what you said.
He basically just said it was simple and blah 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 blah.
Bro, but what was the topic?
Pretty much said what he wrote. Suspension of a member of a commission if said member continues to break/go against the rules and regulations of the turf overseer/abusing TO power.
Okay. Yeah, no.
Any discussion?
I don't have any discussion on that. It's literally cut and dry.
Okay. We're going right to cut and dry, as he said. Does anybody oppose this topic? Twice. The ayes have it. Passed by supermajority. Last topic of the meeting.
And then the Blessing Council ones, which I will definitely.
Yes.
Findings that we recently
Topic number 12. SYG, whatever the fuck that means, or being defender's choice.
Stand your ground.
SYG.
Stand your ground.
Okay,
Stand your ground.
stand your ground. Rules of stand your ground would be discussed further at minimum best of 3 SYQs at minimum 1-minute footage of each stand your ground ending for who won/took/defended it would be automatically no wax, winnable/losable by 3 DQs. Apply. Go ahead.
Yeah, it was basically to create a new avenue for turf wars. I know Avaso brought it up. I don't know if they watched the thing or whatnot, but pretty much everybody kind of likes that idea. Basically, you would do the best of 3, standing your grounds, and whoever would win those, that would win the turf war. If it's basically, it's not going to come down to both people agreeing to it. It's just going to be created as a new avenue for a turf war, rather than doing just push out or just wax.
Okay, so.
Don't forget to explain. Hold on. Wait. Let him finish real quick. Don't forget to finish and tell them how they have to send their proof and all the other shit.
Yeah. So obviously, with winning a stand your ground, you would have to clip the last minute, so it shows the people in the lobby, and it shows the message saying that you won that stand your ground. Ta-da.
Any questions?
Okay, so.
What the stand your ground is?
So it's an MC thing. Like when you create an MC, it's basically like a battle at a specific location, and you fight. Yeah, it's like capture the flag.
Location.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, now.
Not capture the flag, but domination.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Same thing, same comp stack.
No, 2 different things.
No, in my head, same.
Or hard point.
Hard point, yes. I agree with
flag.
the hard point. Hard point, 100%.
That's kind of what it is, hard.
I lost my train of thought now. Thank you, teacher.
Sorry. I had to correct that incorrect game term.
Oh, okay. How the fuck did it become agreed on both sides? How did that happen? Because...
It was because Avaso wanted to do it.
Okay, so, but how did it become a thing where it needed to be agreed upon both sides? I thought when you create turf war rules, as long as they don't break any of the guidelines put out by the TOs, it's fair game. So how the fuck did that become a rule where it was agreed upon both sides?
I don't think is it a hard rule that you can do SYGs if it's agreed upon?
That's what
well,
I'm
really,
saying.
really, you can do anything.
Well, people
if
have
it's
also
agreed upon. You
tried
can really
making
do
the
anything.
war SYG by default, and they got told it wasn't allowed to happen.
Okay, but
like, they
I
were
want
told
to
it was
know.
invalid. They couldn't do this.
I understand.
Who,
so
who
I
answered,
want to know.
Who answered this question at the meeting? Hold on,
Yeah.
Brady. Because remember, y'all, when we had this meeting, remember I asked y'all, I said, why is it that we got to go through the cut lines and shit for this, but they can have like a Gulf War, or they could do this or that? And then somebody answered.
Oh, okay. I answered that. All right,
and
what I had said was that the difference between it would be it's not something that could be agreed upon. It's looked at as if, like, I call out Grotti to be a whack war. They set the rules tailored to their whack war. It would be like, for example, it would be exactly like if a family was called out, they would now have the ability to set the rules to a stand your ground war, and it being default that instead of it being something that had to be agreed upon, or you know what I mean, families talking about it, XYZ.
Right. So my question is though, because as long as I've been a TL, you can do that with no problem. So when did it become a thing where you needed to agree upon both sides to create a standard ground?
I can't answer that question. I have
Right.
no
It was
idea
never-
when
it was
that
never
became a
attempted
thing.
I can't answer that. I don't
Yeah,
think
like,
it was
so-
attempted until
Whenever
Lavasa brought
it
it
was
up.
attempted, it wasn't allowed to happen.
And I wasn't
Yeah,
a
I was
TO.
about to say,
I
I think
wasn't
the
a
only
TO.
attempt was Lavasa.
Okay, but I wasn't a TO when that shit happened. So I'm trying to
Yeah, but
figure
he brought
out
it up at the meeting,
the
Vito.
discussion. No, he.
Yes, it
Yes,
It
he
was,
did.
it was a topic.
was
It was a
never-
Don's meeting topic, but it was shut down
I understand.
because people told him that it wasn't allowed to happen.
I'm not disregarding the fact that it was a Don's meeting topic. I'm trying to get to the point of where when he posted his war, making it a stand your ground, and the family was like, no, we don't set because it's agreed upon both sides. When did that decision become a thing in the Mafia community? That's what I'm asking, because this has already been a thing that you can do with no questions asked, and it doesn't have to be agreed upon.
That was
Yeah,
the
then
first
I
time
don't
that
know.
was ever attempted. Like it was.
I was about
it
to
was
say I
something
can't
new,
name
like-
another time that it was
Yeah,
attempted before that.
No,
That's
so
why it
the
was-
only thing we were ever used to was wax and push out wars.
Right, but like if he's got home
At the
full of
time,
grandchildren,
Vito,
like,
at the time there was no older TOs that were there to like go against what those TOs were saying that it wasn't allowed to happen. There's no one there to say that it couldn't happen.
So basically, it's like, oh, okay, we all agree that this can't happen. Okay, fuck it, it can't happen, and then boom. Like, is that what you're
And
telling
we
me?
don't just want to go ahead and say, we just don't want to go ahead and say, yeah, you could do that if you want. We want everyone to make sure, like,
Yeah.
they want that to
Everybody-
be a thing, then that's cool.
Everybody was under the assumption that it was either push out or wax. So when he posted those rules and said it was only stand your ground best of 3, that was the first time that had ever happened. So of course TOs were going to be like, nah, fam, like there was nothing to reference. There was nothing to look back on. Everybody came to like the same conclusion. That's why they brought it to a Don's meeting. And that's why we're talking about it today.
My question, I like this idea, it sounds pretty cool, but here's my real question. Now, traditionally, even before the creation of turf overseers, back in, what I say, traditionally, all turf wars happened on the turf that was being defended. And now, stand your ground, is that picked by Rockstar?
It's
or is
randomly
that-
generated around
It's
the map.
randomly generated. I mean, you could
Usually in the
stand
city.
somewhere and get something in that area, but
randomly generated.
Sometimes it'd be across the map
like
though.
it.
Yeah.
I like it. Sounds
Just a
like
random location you gotta go and defend off for the time being.
makes things more fun. See why
It's just creating a new avenue for people to want to fight. Somebody that doesn't want to sit in a
I
lobby
get it.
for
I'm
fucking
just,
14
I'm
hours.
just confused as to why it had to come to this. Like, I don't understand. But I understand where you guys are
we were
coming
all
from.
under the
How are you
impression,
confused? We
Vito-
just.
No, let me explain
explained
it to him. Let me explain it to him. Vito, we were all under the impression that when Avaso brought it up, it was the first time that it was talked about, and then it was shut down then. So we brought it up amongst ourselves at the TO meeting as something that we thought would be good for the community. None of us had the recollection that it had happened before in the past.
Right.
And also due to the fact that it was brought up at a TO meeting, it made it more clear too.
Yeah, like we were all there to talk about it. I mean, like there was how many fams were there? G, like 6 at the start, and we ended up with like 4 or something like that. So it's like we all collectively talked about it for a good while, to be honest.
It was good representation, man. Y'all put in some good work.
It was productive, for sure.
But does anybody have more questions, or is everybody on the same page? And
can we go to the voting or what?
No, we don't need to.
How the fuck did Fire get in here?
Oh my god.
He snuck in. He snuck in.
Isn't it a public?
Before we go to the vote, I just got a message. Give me 1 second.
Why are you moving me? Stop.
I think Richie goes over the rep limit clips. Get him.
Oh, this nigga G standing next to me? I got you, gang. I didn't even know you was right there. Got you, gang. Why do I have a sticky in? What the fuck?
Can you send tags to Mr. G in Toronto, please?
Who?
Mr. G.
Is that a social club?
I have no idea. I don't really care.
I think you got tagged in Discord with that. I saw it by Micah. I'm not in the unblessed tag, so I would have done it.
He said you're not replying.
Toronto's blessed though.
They're just suspended.
Well, Toronto's not even suspended anymore.
Their suspended has concluded.
Oh, okay, okay. Nice.
Okay, so we're voting on SYG. Stand your ground or being defender's choice.
Does anybody say no?
Excuse me, are you running this meeting?
He's about to if you don't speak the fuck up.
I wish he was.
Does anybody oppose this topic?
Put your big boy pants on.
Ooh, I was gonna call the October meeting, but I can't.
Does anybody oppose this topic? Okay, this topic is passed by supermajority. Write that down. I have one thing to say before we go into the Blessing Council topics.
You got crickets to say? Because I hear nothing come out your mic.
I said I got one thing to say. Let me finish writing this down.
Okay.
Be writing or typing?
Writing. Okay, so if we all go to section number 13 of the rules, underneath there's a
Hold on a second.
active,
Hold on a second.
suspended, inactive families.
Can I ask you a question first?
I'm holding.
Can I ask you a
Yes.
question first? Is this a Don's meeting topic?
No, I just said it's not.
Okay, so can I ask why we're
I'm
talking
making
about
an
it?
announcement. We're not talking about I'm making an announcement.
Okay, what type of announcement does this have correlating to the public meeting?
Inactive families that should be suspended and shouldn't have a vote.
Okay.
So you're throwing Silva on the list first, right?
Decision.
So then I feel like if you have some concerns concerning that rule in that section, you should bring that to the Blessing Council, since that's a Blessing Council dealing and not a community dealing.
Sheesh.
Fair enough. Thank you for informing me, Vito. And
Alright.
I just really hope that what I'm about to send you, I really hope that it gets acted on. Anyway, go ahead, Blessing Council. Meeting talks have closed.
Alright, cool. So, as you guys know, we put out a little announcement on the 13th of September. And so I kind of just want to clearly talk about what has happened in those topics that we talked about. I'm not sure if there was anything else, Council, kind of back me up on that. Was there anything else that we personally talked about as a council before I talk about the findings that we just put out on the 13th? Or is that it? I just want to make sure I get everything.
Yeah, I don't remember anything else.
Alright, so we had a meeting with Avante, and obviously you guys know Avante did get unblacklisted. We feel that the time was right. We had a very good conversation with them, so that was our findings with that. Same thing with Rev. And now I'm just going to get those two out of the way, and now we're going to get into the nitty-gritty. So we all know KTG was unblacklisted for a little bit. Oh no. Oh yeah, KTG did get blacklisted in that time frame too. Oh yeah. So there's two things. Okay, 913 and 95. We do need to talk about that. So we did have a meeting with Santino, Anthony, and Edwin for unblacklist, and when we sat down and came to the decision that the time is not right, and so they will continue to stay blacklisted. We did re-blacklist KTG. He was posting personal images of people within the Mafia community and community servers, so he was re-blacklisted. And then we blacklisted Amari Dubois for doxing. He was posting around phone numbers and pictures and etc. of people that were within the Mafia community that pertains to the rule that we had just released around that same time that Rico and them got blacklisted. So that announcement just came out. And then again, like I said, Avante and Rev were unblacklisted. We had a conversation with them. The conversation went very well. We blacklisted Colt Servaci for streaming coding a botnet in the community server. Now, I caught him personally, and everybody else caught him personally, and I have proof of him posting credit card information that he had obtained to give to people so that they can purchase gamer tag themselves. Then we blacklisted Chip Canahan. Everybody knows who Chip is. Same thing as KTG, posting around people's images in the Mafia community. Same thing with Don Volaro. Don't know his actual name, but he got blacklisted for the same thing. Those are the community, the Blessing Council's findings. If anybody else wants to elaborate or speak on it, now it's a chance from the council, but I think I hit all the topics that we released in a month or so. Other than the Toronto suspicions and us.
God, and get out of that helicopter.
Yes, you can close it.
G'day, boss.
No, that nigga had the sticky bomb, bro.
I was about to say, why you got a sticky in your hand, bro? What the fuck?
No, that was an accident. No, I swear to God, I didn't mean to do that. Look, I get a pistol out now.
G-ass running straight for the door.
Nah, bro.
Gang running straight for the door.
Bro, I got my helicopter, bro. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
No way.
Hey! Who took my pick limo?
Yo, Vito, get at me, bro. You know we gotta talk, bro. Get at me.
We got a lot of things to talk about. We got a lot of people.
Yeah, get at me.
We can talk right now. I got a list, so it's good. I'll take you first.
But
No, if my name was Rosario Gigante, you'd be dead right now.
Interesting.
but I'm out of here. Clips, you're the worst host ever. I just want to let you know. Now that
Never
you're
again.
You're
Never
the worst
fucking
host ever. Never again.
Never
Never again.
fucking again.
Never again. Real shit. You did semi good though. I applaud you for trying. It was very organized from what it looked like in the chat. But once we got here, it was pure chaos. Pure chaos. You need a new mic, gang. That's what it is. Truthfully, you need a new mic. Alright, I'm out of here. Yo, Dottie, you're good to leave, gang. You're good to leave, bro. Thanks for sitting in.
Alright.